Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell before going into the details. We will growth XRP, please support by subscribing and turning on the notification bell. We are a strong community. Ripple winning in SEC lawsuit would be bigger than settlement. Crypto lawyer gives reasons. Speculation about a Ripple settlement with the SEC started to swirl around after Fox Business journalist Eleanor Terrett hinted that the regulator might soon make a big announcement. However, it turned out to be about the Kraken settlement, not XRP. A larger majority of respondents in a late December 2022 poll conducted by crypto law founder John Deaton believed that the lawsuit would end in a settlement rather than a verdict. Deaton, however, believes a settlement might come only after a verdict is received from the ruling judge. This may be particularly relevant given that, before the lawsuit was filed in December 2020, Ripple tried to settle with the SEC. A win would be bigger than a settlement, crypto lawyer states. Arguments. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse stated that a settlement with the SEC could only be considered if XRP is deemed a non-security. Along these lines, Bill Morgan, a lawyer and crypto enthusiast, believes the SEC has more to gain if a settlement occurs before a summary judgment decision is reached. The SEC obtains a lot from a settlement with Ripple even if the settlement allows for XRP not to be considered a security and sold by Ripple, he wrote. Morgan cited 5 reasons why the SEC could gain more if this happens. First, Ripple might be forced to pay a big fine. Second, this would be an outcome that justifies the lawsuit. Third, no disclosure of Hinman's emails to the public. Fourth, no adverse decision on the fair notice defense. Perhaps most importantly, fifth, he says there will be no decision on the Blue Sky investment contract issue. The crypto lawyer further added, as we saw this week, this argument has been made a second time, by the defendants in SEC versus Wahi. Imagine if Ripple wins on this point. He adds a catch, however, based on settlement logic. Invalidated if non-legal motives too strong, e.g. political, protecting legacy financial system. This implies that his viewpoint might be invalidated based on strong non-legal motives. Ripple CEO says Ripple is growing in countries like Brazil. Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse recently took to Twitter to address what is happening in the US. Garlinghouse mentioned that global regulatory developments are energizing. He also spoke about countries like Dubai, Australia, the UK, South Korea, and Brazil and their initiatives. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse recently took to Twitter to share his thoughts on what is happening in the cryptocurrency industry in countries like the US, UK, Australia, United Arab Emirates, UAE, South Korea, and Brazil. Garlinghouse cited the example of the US and the things that are happening as a key example of the nation heading in the direction of clarity. He also mentioned that global regulatory developments are energizing. Ripple's CEO quoted the example of Dubai when he spoke about the recently published rulebooks for cryptocurrency market participants. He also spoke about Australia and how the country is reforming licensing and custody for cryptocurrency while focusing on consumer protection. Garlinghouse also spoke about South Korea and how the country recently released guidelines that separate security tokens and payment tokens and how both of these will be governed. Ripple's CEO also continued to speak about Brazil and how the country recently released guidelines that legalized cryptocurrencies and formed a legal framework. He also mentioned that the country is providing leadership and doing the work that is missing in the US. He also added that this is where companies like Ripple are growing. The US and the SEC have been giving Ripple a hard time since the lawsuit was filed in 2020. The SEC has been trying time and time again to establish control over the cryptocurrency industry. However, it is unclear when there will be a conclusion to the ongoing case. Bank of England mentions Ripple in its digital pound consultation paper. The BO mentioned Ripple in a recently published CBDC consultation paper. Leading blockchain company Ripple has played significant roles in helping central banks in different parts of the world, including Bhutan. Following its considerable efforts towards the development of CBDC, Ripple was recently mentioned in the Bank of England (BO) consultation paper on the digital pound, UK's digital currency. The BO is looking to develop a digital version of the pound, which would eliminate the use of banknotes and coins in the United Kingdom. However, the BO said it would decide whether to proceed with the plans highlighted in the consultation paper. Ripple mentioned in the paper. According to the consultation paper published on February 7, the Bank of England highlighted that it has a joint project with Ripple. The BOE noted that the project aims to demonstrate that FX transactions synchronized in two simulated real-time gross settlement (RTGS) systems can be executed. Bank of England writes, cross-border synchronization, a joint project with Ripple demonstrating that synchronized FX transactions in two different simulated RTGS systems can be achieved, leading to the incorporation of synchronization functionality into the roadmap for renewal. It bears mentioning that the project is part of the BOE's RTGS renewal program, which it aims to utilize to develop a roadmap for ongoing improvements to the RTGS service. Although the BOE did not state whether it plans to partner with Ripple to develop the digital pound, there is a strong indication that the two could collaborate on the CBDC project following Ripple's efforts in CBDC development. Ripple strengthening its CBDC team. The development comes a week after Ripple announced it is looking to hire a blockchain engineer intern who will work on a series of CBDC-related projects. We are looking for an intern to work on a number of projects that will drive up the level of engagement with central banks around the world, Ripple said. According to the Silicon Valley tech company, the new hire will be responsible for building prototype software solutions on the XRP ledger, XRPL, to meet the needs of various central banks. Notably, Ripple has been playing significant roles in CBDC development. In an interview last year, Ripple's senior advisor disclosed that the company has partnered with the Republic of Bhutan, the Republic of Palau, etc., on different CBDC pilot initiatives. Ripple has several pilots in progress for CBDCs, including the Royal Monetary Authority, RMA, of Bhutan and the Republic of Palau, Welfare said. Recall that in November 2022, Ripple released a white paper guiding UK lawmakers in achieving a regulatory framework for the crypto industry. XRP ledger-based crypto-to-fiat solution halts reward programs citing SEC crackdown. XRPayNet chooses to err on the side of caution in the face of recent SEC enforcement action. XRPayNet, a crypto-to-fiat payment solution built on the XRP ledger, has disclosed a decision to halt its staking program. The project announced this in a Twitter thread today, citing the United States Securities and Exchange Commission's enforcement action against Kraken. According to XRPayNet, the decision is temporary till it gets more clarity and will affect all coins it provides staking services for, including the XRPayNet coin. Recall that yesterday, Kraken reached a settlement agreement with the SEC as it charged the crypto exchange with selling unregistered securities via its staking as a service program to U.S. customers. The SEC alleged that the program, which offered customers up to 20% yield for locking their crypto assets, constituted an investment contract as users expected profits from the efforts of the crypto exchange. Additionally, the regulator asserted that Kraken failed to give sufficient disclosure on how it guaranteed what it believed to be unrealistic rewards. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.